Hi, welcome to Boat Exchange video on the Antares 9. We've now got it out the water so I can show you some of the features underneath the boat. Most boats have a very flat back, or outboard boats in particular, and the flat rear section allows the boat to ride on the bow wave, which is called planing. It's a bit like a bar of soap. If it's nice and flat, or a wakeboard or large skis, they tend to skim across the water much better than if you had a deep V through the boat. But this is a bit of a problem for outboard boats, because outboard boats are their most economical when they're on the plane, which means they need to have a flat rear end to get up onto the plane. But having a flat back to the boat means that it ends up slamming on the waves more and creates a less comfortable ride. Displacement boats with inboard engines have the advantage of a deep V and they're semi-displacement, so they're never actually really playing, but they do have lots of weight down below, so they're a very good solid sea boat. So Beneteau come up with this idea called the Air Step 2, which is an advance of the Air Step 1, but the same principle is that it creates an air step inside the hull, allowing air to get under the back and lift it up onto the plane. But they've managed to do that and also keep the deep V most of the way through the boat, and at the rear section it's much deeper than it is on a flat bottomed planing boat. But the only reason I can do that is because of the air step. So if I show you closely now, here we've got these scoops, and as the boat accelerates it forces air down through the scoops, and it runs all the way down to the rear section here, where it opens up into a large V, and this creates a big bubble and bag of air, and that allows the boat to get on the plane in the rear section. But it means they don't have to have a really flat stern, so you don't get the slamming problem. And as you can see from the angle here, it's much sharper than it is on most outboard planing boats. So the Antares 9 really has got the best of both worlds. It's still not going to be a displacement boat or a semi-displacement boat with an inboard engine, but it does have as many characteristics as it can possibly get with a planing hull, the economy and the sea ride. Now if we have a look at the back here, we've got twin 200 horsepower outboard engines. These are Suzuki. You can have Yamaha, Honda, whatever you want, but the best deal is with these Suzukis. You can have 150s, but there's an argument, the less power you have, the longer it takes to get on the plane, and therefore you use more fuel to get up onto the plane, and the boat's at its most economical when it's on the plane. This engine here has a unique sensor in the gearbox, and once it's on the plane, it knows to go into a lean burn mode, which reduces the amount of fuel it uses by putting more air into the engine. So that's unique to Suzuki only, but it means that if you've got 200 horsepower, you'll get on the plane quicker and therefore get into that more economical zone much quicker. So actually going for a larger engine is arguably better than going for a smaller engine. So the twin 200 is what we recommend on all the Antares 9, and the Barracuda 9 when that comes out, 200s as well. There is an option for a 350 horsepower, Suzuki's new twin prop, rotating prop single engine. It's just come out, and this will be available from next year, although we can rig it on a bare boat now. It will be officially available from Beneteau as a direct turnkey deal as of next year. That will be a single 350 horsepower engine just here. We've got some nice footage of the drone out in the bay here in Corsand, which you'll be able to see in the video a bit later on. Welcome to Boat Exchange test of the new Antares 9. This one is a brand new boat that's going to be commissioned this week and handed over to the customers hopefully next week. It's just come over from the Jersey Boat Show where it did a stint there. The crossing was about 7 hours and averaging about 18 knots. It's a category B, so it's an offshore boat with twin 300 litre fuel tanks, and it used about 150 litres on the crossing, which is pretty frugal for a boat of this size. There's plenty of power in it, fly-by-wire controls here. We get lots of acceleration, as I shall demonstrate now. It's quite a lumpy day out for the sound here, but she handles it very, very well. She planes about 15, 16 knots, and you can throttle back and she'll cruise quite happily around about 20 knots. Nice comfortable speed. They come in white or blue. We've gone for a blue on this one, but we sell equally the same number of blue as we do white. And this will be available to view for a few days here in Plymouth, and we've got another one coming in next month when the factory is sold out till next year, so there are only limited numbers of these available. For more information, have a look at our website, www.boat-exchange.co.uk. Thank you for watching.